BI training. This is Wagirmala. The agenda for this training is as follows, and we are going to cover the following topics in this particular order. And we talked about the introduction of this training series in one of the videos that was already there on the YouTube, that was released maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And in this series we are going to cover SQL data tools in detail, and we are going to make use of SQL Server database projects, and we are going to create the databases that is necessary for this entire series of training. And we are going to do a data modeling, some samples of data modeling we will do while we are covering these topics. And we are going to go into detail of SSIS, integration services, reporting services, and analysis services in detail. And before we delve into these three topics, we are going to cover the SQL Server Fundamentals, and after that we are going to cover performance point and version control, and at the end we are going to create a data warehouse project, a full-blown data warehouse project at the end, after understanding all these concepts in full. And here is the next step. What we are going to do in this series, we are going to create these three databases that is necessary for this training. We are going to call them as Dynamic Staging, Dynamics DB, and Dynamics DW Data Warehouse. And how we are going to create these tables, we are going to make use of a SQL Server database project to create the tables, and publishing those tables to various databases. We are going to create these database projects for these three: Dynamic Staging, Dynamics, and Dynamics DW. And you might be thinking, why we need a SQL database project when we are talking about SSIS, SSRS, and analysis services? Why can't we delve directly into those three categories? What I would like to show you is a full-blown data warehouse project covering all the aspects. So this is one of them we are going to cover as part of that. You will appreciate the importance of having this database project when we are trying to maintain those tables and making the necessary changes in those tables without doing much effort by using the database projects. You will appreciate when we go into those details. And here is the agenda for this series for SSIS, and we are going to talk about the project deployment model and package deployment model. What is the difference between these two at the beginning? And then we are going to create a package template. This package templates will be useful for creation of all the necessary packages at a later point of time. So we will create this package template at the beginning itself and stuff at a later point of time. And we are going to explore the container, sequence container, for loop container, for each loop container in detail. And we are going to explore constraints and expressions, and we will build some samples. On each topic we are going to do some exercises on each and every topic while we are exploring these topics. And we are going to explore control flow and data flow tests, and we are going to work on variables and parameters. And parameters is new in SQL Server SSIS 2012, and we are going to do some logging and error handling, and we are going to go into details with the data flow tasks and sources and destinations, transformations, checkpoints. And we are going to explore SSIS engine in detail, and we are going to make use of command line utilities to run the packages. And we also talk about deploying these packages to SSIS integration services. And at the end we are going to create a full-blown SSIS package to load the data from staging to from Dynamic Staging DB to Dynamics, and then from Dynamics to creating a data warehouse. That is the full run for this series. And we are going to cover SS reporting services, and this is just a placeholder for our list of topics, and this is the case with the rest of analysis services and SQL Server Fundamentals. I will add those topics when we are going to create those videos. And data modeling, the same case, and then we are going to do performance point, and we are going to do version control. We are going to talk about subversion and Git, and we are going to do the full data warehouse project here, and after that we'll finish the series with a big thank you. Thanks for watching.